New protections for Ladakh. For better understanding of the topic, including context, key developments, and critical analysis. New protections for Ladakh. Ladakh became a union territory in 2019 after Article 370 abrogation. Since then, there have been a strong civil society demands for protection of land, jobs, and culture. Inclusion in the sixth schedule of the Constitution, local law making and legislative authority. New regulation introduced June 2nd and 3rd, 2025. Five key regulations notified by the Center. First, Ladakh Civil Services Decentralization and Recruitment Amendment Regulation 2025. Domicile based recruitment introduced. Residents of Ladakh for 15 years plus, a student who studied there for 7 plus years and appeared in class 10 or 12. Children of central government employees serving for 10 plus years also eligible. Second, Ladakh Civil Services Domicile Certificate Rules 2025 lays down procedure for obtaining domicile certificate issued by designated authority, appeals to Deputy Commissioner. Third, Union Territory of Ladakh Reservation Amendment Regulation 2025. Reservation kept for ST Scheduled Tribes 85%, SC, OBC or EWS no additional increase. Appeals to professional institutions like engineering, medical college. Fourth, Ladakh Official Languages Regulation 2025 recognized English, Hindi, Urdu, Bhoti, Balti, Purgi, Sinha, Ladakhi dialects, boosts cultural identity and linguistic diversity. Fifth, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Councils Amendment Regulation 2025 modify the Ladakh Act of 1997 limited to local level governance, still no full legislative powers. Why these regulations were brought in? Demand for Ladakh civil society and youth, fear of demographic change, loss of cultural identity and lack of protection post UT status, need for legal safeguard like those available in J&K and other sixth schedule areas. Key concern and limitations. No constitutional protection. These are executive regulations, can be amended, withdraw anytime. Unlike sixth schedule's provisions, they are not guaranteed by constitutions. Second, no land ownership safeguard. Still no restrictions on land ownership by non-domiciles. Third, no local law making powers. No legislative assembly. Ladakhs lack powers over critical areas. No clear path to sixth schedule. Despite recognizing local languages, there is no mention of sixth schedule inclusions. Ladakhi leaders see it as better than nothing but still inadequate. Voice from the ground. Sonam Wangchuk led protests demanded sixth schedule inclusion. Sajad Kargili civil society, something is better than nothing, called it partial success. Political leaders from Kargil and Leh still push for constitutional safeguard. Comparative views. Jammu and Kashmir and northeastern states under the sixth schedule enjoy tribal autonomy, legal and legislative protections constitutional guarantees. Conclusion: a step forward but not enough. Regulations offer some protection on domicile and reservation, fall short in addressing key demands, land safeguards, legislative autonomy, sixth schedule inclusion. Suggested discussion question for students. First, why is inclusion in the sixth schedule so important for Ladakh? Second question, what are the risks of not having land ownership restrictions in UTs like Ladakh? Third question, how do executive orders different from constitutional protections? Fourth question, in what ways do language and culture impact governance in tribal regions? Thank you and Jai Hind.